Alright, ladies, so I've made a little chicken farm over here as well. It's just the exact same design, just a fewer blocks. Some chickens in there, lay eggs, and then baby chickens get burned as soon as they grow up. Anyway, that's not what we're here for today. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. And the next thing is also a thing that I just quickly want to show you guys before I do anything else with it, because I have been working tirelessly with the flying machines. But also, yeah, it's whatever. I was gonna show you the empty chests of sand. If you guys remember how many chests of sand I had, they're all gone. I used all of them. A few, like 2.5 chests of sand went to glass for this thing. But other than that, I've used like, oh, what is it, like 20 double chests or so of sand to make these retaining walls for my flying machines. So anyway, yeah, this is how far I've come with these retaining walls. Anyway, the stuff is already mostly drained though, so we can actually start to retrieve some of the sand that I've used. We can, for example, remove this wall. I believe this one can go as well. Yep. And this one. And this one as well. And this one is still running, I believe. Oh no, I've also finished this one. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and, well, first of all, get my sponges, because I want to get rid of this water that's at the bottom row that I can't easily get rid of with my current setup of flying machines. Other designs of flying machines would be able to reach down there, but mine won't, so it is what it is. It's only going to be annoying for this pond, but hey, I'm sure I'll manage. Anyway, so let me quickly go grab some sponge and I'll start clearing out some sand, I guess. And so while we're at it, we may as well check out what my sand stash used to be. I had all these barrels and these chests filled with sand. Oh, by the way, I should probably mention, it's Christmas as I'm recording, so that's why we've got the strange textures for the chests going on. I wish I could easily turn it off, but hey, it is what it is. We'll just have to deal with it for just this episode. And then down here, I also have a few chests which used to, at some point, all of the green ones used to be filled with sand, and that has all, well, almost all of it has gone into those retaining walls. And I'm also show you guys the iron. While we're at it, it's up to somewhere like right here. Right, so this all is filled up to right that chest, which is quite a bit. I also have a few iron blocks in here still. But anyway, that's not what we're here for today. Alright, so here we are with some sponges. Just gonna drain this stuff out real easy. Yeah, if I miss a block like right there, I'm not gonna waste a sponge on that. I'll come back with some sand in a bit. Alright, that's one section done. There's a few water sources left, it's fine. I need to harvest some sand first though, so let's head over to the next pond over. Oh yeah, also down here is a little access to my slime testing grounds. And there's another slime chunk right here, which I've marked. Or at least I believe it's this one. Maybe it's also the case that a slime spawned right where I'm standing right now and jumped into the spawning path. But other than that, all of these are Well, 2 of them are slime chunks, the rest are not slime chunks, I guess. Alright, I've got rid of all the water in the 4 white channels, which is easy with the sponges. Now it's on to the wider ones, which are going to be a lot more, well, let's just say interesting. Because if let me just show you. When I do this, it'll all just fill back in over time. Well, not all of it, I guess, so. But it's going to be a lot more annoying to get some real progress in this. Which is, maybe I'll just need to construct some additional walls to retain the water or something. Because look at how many sponges I've used and not made any progress. And the reason the water is still so thick over here, by the way, is because the land over here was just too much to get rid of. And the other ones, I did get rid of a few blocks here and there. Same as this one, but this is just too many blocks to get rid of, and it doesn't really work if it's like right at the bottom. Anyway, so I guess I'll first go get rid of all the sand walls that I've got. Do you guys hear that? Or see down here? How far down are we? We're in slime chunk area, actually. We're actually in slime chunk areas. Like, how far down we are. Oh, that's awesome. I had no idea. There's a slime down there. Oh, that's beautiful. That's awesome. I love that. Alright, so we know there's a slime chunk somewhere around here. Just have no idea which chunk exactly it is. I guess we'll have to set up some tests on here as well. That's interesting. Wait, can I do it? That's some interesting water mechanics. Yeah. What we were here for. Not the slime. Well, slime too, but we wanted to get rid of the stuff, you know. I guess we'll go over here in the inventory. That's fine. Alright, so I did get rid of all the sand walls in the thin sections. You can see I used the torch trick to get rid of the sand quickly, which obviously sped up things a lot. Now I just need to get my sponges back and build some retaining walls in these, because as we tested out before, I really do need to put some sand in there. Probably gonna space it 4 blocks apart as with the other walls. Yeah, basically that's all there is to it. Do I have my hoe in here? Let's check. I don't think I do. Oh well. I'll go quickly grab my hoe, dry the sponges, build some retaining walls, do all that jazz, and then I'll meet back with you guys. I'm actually starting to be suspicious that there's more than one slime chunk here, because I keep seeing them in different places over here. There's now slime right around that area, one around this area, and I saw one earlier around this area as well, so thinking 2 or maybe 3 slime chunks right here, which would be awesome. Anyway, I put some retaining walls over here. This one, oh god. This first one, regular 4 blocks wide. I know this will work. This one is 5 blocks wide. I don't know if this will work. It should probably. And then these two are just what was remaining, which are both 3 blocks wide, which would make it even easier to drain. But anyway, let's start with the 5 block wide one. See how good this drains. Ah, seems to be going pretty well, innit? Oh yeah, but that's annoying. I probably gotta place the sponges a bit closer together for this one then. Especially for the area where the water was still 3 blocks high. But in general, it seems pretty good. I am using more sponges than I should though. So maybe I'll just stick with the 4 white areas or 3 white areas and I'll drain out the rest of it that way. Alright, is that all? Alright, cool. And just for fun, let's see how far I can space the sponges in this area. Obviously, with the retaining walls closer together, it'll take more time to build up all the walls. So, if I can have them farther apart without losing sponge efficiency too much, then I'd love for that, of course. But hey, if not, it is what it is, you know? Well, they did miss a few blocks, but that's fine. I'll just place some water down there. Or, sponge down there. And that should drain it all. Alright, sweet. I'll continue draining this area, the area back there as well. And also this area, and I'll get rid of these 2 walls, and then we'll see what the area will look like. Maybe there's more slime chunks over here. Who knows? Anyway, see you guys in a bit. Alright, so here's a little progress update for you. I'm pretty sure I've got a few slime chunks in here. At least 1 or 2. So that's awesome. Yeah, I've been hard at work clearing out as much of the sand as possible. These are the retaining walls for the wider sections that I've done. And these lines of torches were where the big tall walls were. Damn, there's so many slimes. I love it. But yeah, I'm almost done with clearing this out. I retrieved quite a bit of sand, but obviously there's still a lot of sand that is all over the place that I'm not going to be able to retrieve anytime soon. For example, back there's water behind those walls and stuff, so yeah, I'll have to dig out the thing all the way to bedrock first before I can get rid of those without everything filling back in. Because that's, one, it's a very real possibility, but also a real pain in the ass if everything fills back up with water. That would kind of defeat the purpose of draining this area. So anyway, I've got quite a bit of slime, which is awesome. Yeah, I was just working on this area, and I had a full inventory, so I went back and once I looked down, I really realized how many slimes have been spawning. It's so good. I love it. Anyways, I'm gonna continue this, and then I'll have to see how long this episode is and if there's time to do anything else. See you in a bit. Alright, so here's where we're gonna close off the episode for today. I did make a little bit more progress. I smoothed out the edges around here. There were still some puddles of water, which were, well, puddles of water. I drained those and well, yeah. Basically done that. Around that side too. There's still the big one down here, which is going to take a little bit more work. I'll have to fill it up with sand, like 4-block wide strips going across, and then draining it probably with sponges. It's too small to worry about flying machines probably. That would be just more trouble than it's worth. And anyway, I did also mark out the next 18-block wide channel, so we can start over here with more drainage, which I'll do off camera over the course of however long it takes to drain this stuff. At some point, maybe, just maybe, we can actually start building the rest of our base. So yeah, anyway, I want to just quickly start this thing up, and I just noticed that I have my sound off at the moment, so here you go. Have some sound, please. It's probably slightly too loud. Alright, there we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, so observer, and then let's power it. And there we go. And then I quickly wanted to talk about this next area with you guys. Because well, let's just quickly count it out actually. Usually I make these areas 18 blocks wide because that's, I believe it's the widest that these regular flying machines will go. So if I go 18 blocks, 1, 2, 3, I have a stack of 18, so I just have to clear this stack. It will not quite reach all the way to whatever I have dug out before. So I'll have to make something that... I'll either have to do it in two goes, or I'll have to make a little bit of a wider flying machine, which I think I will do. I've looked slightly at how these things are constructed and how we do things, and if my understanding is correct, you basically just build the same thing over and over again, but find a way to activate them at the same time. So it's not really one flying machine, it's basically just a few flying machines that just so happen to be flying the same path at the same time. If that makes any sense anyway. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing for this section between this. So I'll have to make a sand wall going across from this block to the end. And then probably also for the width of the Guardian farm itself, like this whole 58 block strip, I'll probably try to drain that all in one go as well. So that should be interesting, I'd hope. Probably. Yeah, probably would be interesting. Anyways, that was it for today's episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!